My name is Ibidunni Ighodalo. I'm an event planner. I work for Elizabeth R. Been doing it for 15 years. I've been married for 10 years now, and I've been waiting on God for the fruit of the womb. I have done IVF 11 times, and I remember that I stopped living. I was just existing. My whole life was centered around just having a child.
You know, trying to conceive is not something that is for the light-hearted. You just have to be strong and being able to cope with what it throws at you, which my wife and myself have been, trying to do up till this present moment.
It's not an easy cross to carry. You just go places, go somewhere, and this person just had a baby, that person just had a baby, and sometimes I'm like, do I say congratulations? Do I just keep quiet? If I keep quiet, people will say, it's paining him.
So there was a time I was actually waiting for people to talk, really. Like just say that horrible stuff that will kill my spirit.
Once, when I eventually got pregnant and I miscarried, I almost committed suicide. It's one thing not to know the feeling. I went through hell. I did not want to live anymore. Oh no. On my birthday, I was praying and I just said to God, you know what? Enough is enough. When you are ready, you would give me my child. But in the meantime, I would love to be there for people who can't afford or who can't even find out what the problem is with having a child. That was how IIF was birthed.
Hearing about the grant was through my mother-in-law. She reads newspaper a lot, and she saw the Ibidunni Ighodalo Foundation grant, and she just called us and said, there is this thing, why don't you apply for it? And I'm like, I wasn't really interested, to be sincere. I wasn't.
We heard it on the radio that there's going to be an IVF free treatment for people looking unto God for fruit of the womb, and he mentioned the Ibidunni Foundation.
Like she said, she was reluctant. She was super reluctant. She gave an excuse. We are Muslims. Ibidunni Ighodalo Foundation. Ibidunni herself is a Christian. Her husband was in church. This is just going to be a church thing. And I said, no. If it is going to be a church thing, then the information won't be on radio, and it won't be all-encompassing. It will have been done in the church, and people will participate. After a while, I sat her down and started doing the registration, which she took part in also reluctantly.
Sister mi ló bá mi ṣe foundation lórí internet. So ìgbà tó dẹ̀ ṣe, kódà ìgbà tó pè mí mi ò mọ̀, because òun tó ṣe gan òun rántí láti sọ fún mi ò mọ̀ pé àwọn 419 ti ẹ̀kọ́ rò fún pè mí. So but later, bàtà àjọwájọ sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ wáyé pé òótọ́ ni ó rí wọ́n dẹ̀ ń help èèyàn. Wọ́n really try gan, wọ́n dẹ̀ help me.
Went on the blog and I saw the article, and I thought to myself, why not? Let's give it a try. Spoke to him about it and
Filled out the forms.
Yeah. And
Filled everything out, submitted.
With the little resources that I have, I will try to help as many couples as I can. I wish I could help everyone, but I can only do as much as I can for now. But I decided I said one family at a time. As long as I can put that smile on their faces and just heal that home. And everything goes back to God, because He's the one who gives children.
Ibidunni Ighodalo Foundation.
They're doing quite well because they're trying to help, and we're partnering with them to help bring smile to homes.
Even now we're at the process of starting another circle. Yeah, because the first one wasn't successful, so we're trying to work out and do another one.
And this time it's going to happen.
God is using the video to put a smile on our face.
IVF has been in Nigeria for quite some years. People do not come out to say this is what I did. Most Nigerians, we do not tell people the truth, because that is when one neighbor will say, share that baby, I'll test you, bro. Do you know?
I've been married for 6 years now. I don't have a child yet. I'm enjoying my marriage. Marriage is meant to be enjoyed. There's IVF, but principally, my advice to couples is first and foremost, you seek the face of God. I have considered IVF, and my wife and I are in the process.
Once the man don't marry, which like 2 years, the woman no carry belle, then go divorce the woman and go marry another person. But it's not right. At least they should exercise patience. Likewise, you said about IVF. Somebody can do it. Maybe from there, God will bless the person with children.
I can advise all those people who are looking for a child, running here and there, that they should better go for the fertility clinic, and then they have the solution for the IVF.
Science has made IVF a succor to some people who never believed in it. The children of IVF I've seen a couple of them grown to adulthood, and they are doing very well.
Ẹni tó bá ń wojú Ọlọ́run fún ọmọ, irú ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ kó má ṣoògùn, kó má ṣe nǹkan burúkú, kó rìn síra ẹ̀, kó rìn súnmọ́ àwọn àgbà. Táwọn bá ní nǹkan tó wà ńbẹ̀, àwọn àgbà á sọ fún. Tó bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ wípé ọ̀nà Ọlọ́run ni àá bá bẹ lọ́run, Ọlọ́run á gbàdúrà ẹ̀.
And I had all sorts of people come to me with all sorts of solutions, ready to take me to Port Harcourt. Somebody brought me Ghana must go bags of water, soap, and tablets from Ghana. They said I must drink this one Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I must use this soap to have my bath, and my husband must never see this soap. How can I be doing hide and seek in my own house? If he says the soap will not work. What kind of child am I asking for? If I don't know, people just come with solutions. I mean, like I said, they just want to help, but you have to be wise. And when you're looking for the fruit of the womb, there is absolutely nothing that they would ask you to eat or drink that you would not want to eat or drink. It takes the grace of God to say no.
A friend of mine told me about some herbs I could take. I was desperate. I was vulnerable. What I was made to drink was horrible, slimy. Desperation made me. You can say that's not an excuse, but for me, it was fine. I just needed results.
So people tell me that the case in Port Harcourt. There's one woman in Port Harcourt. She does herbs. So many people have come back with babies. That my husband and I should come and go to Port Harcourt. I'm not following you to Port Harcourt. I'm not following you to Port Harcourt. What I cannot find in Lagos, I'm not going to look for a Port Harcourt.
Even there was a time tẹ́nìkan pè mí pé Port Harcourt ọ̀rẹ́ òun kan lọ síbẹ̀, kinní kan náà fún kinní kan mo ní wọ́n ṣe. No problem, because I will not do it. But tó bá yẹ pé tọ ọ̀rẹ́ àwọn yẹn ti ẹ̀ pọ̀ jáǹtì ẹ̀ àìmọye ẹlòmíì tó ti advice mi tí mo dúró yìí pé try ibòmíì wá try ọkùnrin mi náà ni lọ́tà èrò lè jẹ́ ara ọkọ ẹni problem wà kinní kan. even gan láì mọ̀ pé òun gan fẹ́ ṣe inú ẹ̀ ni ẹni tó advice tó tún ọkùnrin ni o ọkùnrin ni lọ́ọ̀rẹ́ ọkọ wípé òun gan fẹ́ tọ́wò pé à wípé kínní tó wá ní mo lè help ẹ.
Be it IVF, be it surrogacy, be it egg donor, be it natural, it is God that gives children at the end of the day. How he wants to do it is his own business and his own way. It is for us to plan, it is for God to execute the plan.
I tell people, once you've had unprotected sex 1 year, seek advice early, because it might not be what you're thinking. A lot of marriages are broken down because of infertility. Just hang in there. Make yourself happy. Don't give up. One day, there'll be your time.
The only advice I would like to give to anyone going through this challenges is to be there for each other. That's the husband and wife. They should be there for each other. It's not a one-sided thing. I mean, the woman needs all the love she can get from her husband.
We were in the hospital. Dr. Bera is a family doctor and is a family friend. And they were ready to help. Dr. Bera was ready to help. He keyed into it from day one. It was as though I was speaking his heart. And Dr. Bera and Dr. Margaret have been extremely wonderful to my couples and to all of us at IIF.
Ibidunni Foundation has helped people who various careers in life, from the tailor and the mechanic to the medical doctor, to people who've had failed treatment cycles and they had lost hope. The foundation has brought smile to those people's faces.
Before the second scan, I think the night before, we actually sat down and were like, what if we get there and they say it's more than one? Okay, let's go and see what happens. So before I could even take a look at the screen, I hear him say that this is 2. And I'm like, another yes moment.
There were so many applications, and when you read the stories, and I'm saying to myself, God, help me, how am I going to do this? And I was like, I'll work harder. I mean, this is something that I'm doing on my own, and I'm putting the pressure on my husband as well. I don't even know how I've been able to cope alone without sponsors, without anybody's help. It's just being myself and my husband and my salary.